Morning, everybody, fellow citizens of Gaines Township. This is Jerry Kadich, the disgruntled patriotic citizen, again with another update on just how our township officials has treated our fellow residents. I'm here with Bill and Beth Roberts and Angelina, their newly acquired horse that didn't come without a lot of painstaking action on their part in order to circumvent the problems that Gaines Township was initiating to keep them from getting their beloved horse. Their plight in doing this is just totally ridiculous. Bill, I understand on April 2nd this mess all started out with your initial application to Gaines Township to get your horse and to start the process of your corral and a structure to house the horse in as well. Can you elaborate a little bit on the problems and a little bit of the date lines that you occurred and by name, if you don't mind, sir, who initiated these actions and these problems to you?
Well, the person when I first went in said it wouldn't happen, and you might as well throw your money out the window.
That you wouldn't be allowed to
No, it
get
wouldn't
a horse.
happen. Even though we have provisions for it, it just won't happen.
And who was that?
It was Beth.
Beth Luke at
Yeah.
the front
Yeah.
desk. And pardon me, but I believe she's just a paid employee. She's not a township official, but
Not that I know of.
apparently she has the information.
Right.
I'm sorry. So go ahead and so
Well,
what
she
next?
said it would be $285, and we needed to go to the variance board.
Okay.
But when we went to the variance board meeting, when that came up, they acted like I was a little kid and bawled me out. They said, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like,
In
"No,
other
wait."
words, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, it's like, now wait a minute. I didn't say I wanted to go to the variance board. You guys told me what I needed to do. I'm here.
In order to get a
Yeah,
permit,
you should
to
be
do what
yelling
you
at
needed to
your
do.
people, at your office people.
And then what transpired? Where'd you go? Where'd they send you to next?
Well, they said they wouldn't return my check until Marty Johnson sent me a letter saying I needed to go to the, I believe, zoning board, and it would be $485, but the township said they were going to keep my check and hold it until, if I did, apply for the twice as much zoning permit.
Just
They weren't going to give it back. They could keep it.
I think this was out of spite because it's well documented that there's also a township official that has less property than Mr. and Mrs. Roberts and has a couple horses on that. And we won't get into names about that right now at this instance. So after that point, how much time has gone by from your April 2nd initiation?
Oh, each time it'd be a month or two.
A month or so,
Yeah.
and so they were skirting you
Yeah,
to
just
different
dragged it out. Yeah.
to different
Yeah.
zoning boards or planning
Yeah.
boards or
Yeah.
building inspectors or
Yeah.
whatever else.
I did talk to Mr. Purdy after one of the meetings, and he said, "Did they ever return your check?" And I said, "No," but I started laughing, and he said, "What's wrong? What's so funny?" I'm like, "Well, they said they wouldn't return it, so the next day I canceled the check." So they're holding a worthless piece of paper. Well, he went running to Diane Herman, and it was back. They spent $7 to certify mail it to me the next day.
Yeah, they don't
They
waste,
had held it for 2 months,
They don't-
thinking they had it over on me.
they don't waste no money or no time. But
Yeah.
yeah, you said the key word right there is have it over on you,
They
because
did.
not only you do they do this to, they do it to all of our everyday citizens in this township. You've got to be friend, family, or one of the one of the good old boy networks.
Get her a
And,
handful of grain.
Go from there with them. Now it's my understanding that on or about April 1st you received a notice from the state of Michigan. All you listen to this
No,
now.
this was October.
Oh, yeah,
1st.
October 1st. The State of Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development basically outlining that everything that you've done on your property fits within the guidelines of that Farming Act in order to allow you to have a horse on your
They
property.
came out and inspected, and the lady said this was fantastic and great. She said, you've got plenty of room. She said, you could have a lot of animals here. And she said, we said, we just want one. And we told her about the township, and she just kind of giggled a little bit about it. But she said, you know what? She said, you should have two so the horse has company. And when the final thing came through to us, they okayed us for 25 animals.
You hear that? With what they have here, right around 5 acres in the proper setting, they could do that. But Gaines Township, through their arrogance, was trying to deny these folks a love of their life, and that was to have a horse.
And trying to do it the proper way through their procedures.
They were going by the law, which Gaines Township does not respect the law. I don't believe they respect the Constitution or the rule of law in this country.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
But I'm so happy and so glad that you guys were able to get your horse, and the surroundings here is fantastic. And any of you need any further information on anything that you've been wronged in trying to get one of these beautiful animals on your property, get with me. I'll get with Mr. Roberts, Mrs. Roberts, and see if we can't get you the information that they need. And by the way, also, if there's any issues that you have had with the township in the past, please, please, please contact me. I'm in the book, and we'll do this for you too. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Appreciate it.
Gary.
Thank you. And Angelina, thank you, baby. Y'all have a good day. Keep America strong.